"You've reached a dead end," Russia warns U.S. attempts to stop North Korea could lead to war. Russia has told the U.S. its confrontational approach to North Korea is a dead-end road, and warned any military conflict would have catastrophic consequences. Officials in Moscow said the Russian Foreign Ministry was working behind the scenes to find political solutions to the North Korea crisis. They said they plan to hold talks with a representative of North Korea's foreign ministry later today. Mikhail Ulyanov, the head of the Non-Proliferation and Arms Controls Department, described the U.S. approach as a dead end and said the tool of sanctions had almost been exhausted. Mr. Ulyanov spoke after North Korean Foreign Minister Yong said U.S. President Donald Trump had declared war on North Korea and that Pyongyang reserves the right to take countermeasures, including shooting down U.S. strategic bombers even if they are not in the country's airspace. Said Mr. Trump's Twitter comments, in which he said leader Kim Jong-un won't be around much longer if he acted on his threats, amounted to a declaration of war. White House spokeswoman Sarah Sanders called the suggestion absurd, but North Korea has responded to Mr. Trump's comments by boosting defenses on its east coast. Tensions have escalated since North Korea conducted its sixth and most powerful nuclear test on September the 3rd, but the rhetoric has reached new levels in recent days, with leaders on both sides exchanging threats and insults. South Korean Lee Cheol-yuo said that Pyongyang was bolstering its defenses by moving aircraft to its east coast and taking other measures after U.S. bombers flew close to the Korean peninsula at the weekend. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesman Lu Kang said war on the Korean peninsula would have no winner. He said, "We hope the U.S. and North Korean politicians have sufficient political judgment to realize that resorting to military force will never be a viable way to resolve the peninsula issue and their own concerns. We also hope that both sides can realize that being bent on assertiveness and provoking each other will only increase the risk of conflict and reduce room for policy maneuvers. War on the peninsula will have no winner." White House National Security Advisor H.R. McMaster defended Mr. Trump's rhetoric and said he agreed the risk was that Kim might fail to realize the danger he and his country faced. Mr. McMaster also acknowledged the risks of escalation with any U.S. military option. He said, "We don't think there's an easy military solution to this problem. There's not a precision strike that solves the problem. There's not a military blockade that can solve the problem.